in this great country that we live in. 50 great states. 49, maybe.
If you don't include the war state.
Or the best state. This is a state of mind. Florida.
This week in Florida, this week in Florida, this week in Florida, this week in Florida, week in Florida, this 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 week in Florida.
That's our This Week in Florida.
This week in Florida. Again, let's just blaze through. We got so much to cover in this week of letting our listeners know. Let's just go over a few things that we've come across. Right here we have in Miami, we have a 76-year-old man claiming to be a doctor, going door to door offering free breast exams. He was charged with sexually assaulting 2 women. One woman became suspicious after the man asked her to remove all of her clothes and began conducting a purported genital exam without donning rubber gloves. So apparently everything was fine until he has to finger her without putting gloves on. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Whoa, are you fingering me right now?
Hey, you gonna wash those
And
hands,
the fact
doctor?
that she wouldn't...
Yeah, hey,
if
doctor.
he had put on a rubber glove, she would have... it would have just...
Do it. Get down there. Hey, door-to-door doctor, are you gonna wash your hands before you finger me? I'm crazy. I live in Florida. I mean, this guy, I like his game.
No, that's awesome.
I like his game. He wanted to see some women. He went and just went door to door with a black bag saying, I'm a doctor.
That's fresh.
These women, hey, Florida women, stop letting strange men with black bags come in and finger you gloveless. Stop. Hey, I'm a special FBI Homeland Security mailman doctor, and I need to finger you and get $1 for it. Without gloves or hand washed. Let me do it, please. Thank you. Did it. Done. Late. Why is he running off? Hey, Florida lady.
So awesome.
Oh, boy. Grandfather in Deland, Florida, went to a Winn-Dixie for his 6-year-old grandson. Wanted to buy him a game of checkers. Unfortunately, opened up that game and found pictures of naked women with sexually suggestive text inside of the game. I don't know about the naked pictures. I love it. Sexually suggestive language, I love. Hey, Grandpa, I'm 6. Thanks for the checkers. Hey, Grandpa! Awesome gift. Here's some pickup sticks. Youngin'? Hey, Grandpa, you're 130. Thanks for the checkers. Hey, Grandpa, it's not 1912.
I wanted to get my my grandson.
I'm from the greatest generation, so I wanted to get my grandson something appropriate. So I got him checkers. Hey, Grandpa, like your 6-year-old grandson, like has a BlackBerry. Like, thanks for the checkers. What else could you get him, Dick?
Jacks.
Here's some jacks and $1 bill. Go get some taffy, grandson. You live in Florida. Good luck.
So awesome.
Hey, thanks, Grandpa. 2 girls were arrested. Are actually held by police, and the woman responsible was arrested. Cop was driving by a road. He found 2 girls with their shorts around their ankles mooning him. So the policeman pulled over. He said, "What are you doing?" They said, "No, listen, it's totally cool. Like, it's like my mother said it's totally cool. She used to do this when she was a kid. It's totally fine." The policeman went and questioned her. She said that she told him the behavior was okay, that she used to do it. Hey, Florida. Oh, man. A mother is struggling for over 6 months to deal with her daughter's emotional turmoil. Baby, what's wrong? Like, tell mommy what's wrong. It turns out that she was having a lesbian affair with her 35-year-old boss at McDonald's.
You.
A 16-year-old girl. What's wrong, baby? Shut up, Mom! You don't understand.
Oh, man, that's got to be... I mean, just the images that get conjured up of that.
You don't understand.
Like, in the polyester uniforms, like in the back, in the freezer where they keep all the
Deep
chicken
fryer.
nuggets. Like,
Shh, come here, we're closed. You want to know where the McNugget's from? Shh. Shh. You ever have a Shamrock Shake? I'll give you one.
I'm gonna eat your McNugget.
Hey, let me touch your McNugget. Mommy, I'm having emotional turmoil. A man in the state of Florida.
McNugget.
Well, the detectives went to this man's house, and turns out that they found a decomposing body. That was his mom. That mom had been in her bedroom since October of last year, decomposing. The man allowed her to do that because he was cashing her Social Security checks.
Eesh.
That happened in Florida.
Ah.
A man in Florida was arrested for setting up a sexual meeting with a 16-year-old boy. Over the course of the last month, he had emailed the boy over 150 times. He kept telling the boy in the emails, you know, I have a niece about your age. I think you two should meet. She's really pretty. You guys would hit it off. No, I mean, I got a niece. And by niece, I mean my own prick. And I think you should meet it. And talk to it.
I have a prick your age.
I have a prick your age, 16. I mean a niece your age. I mean a prick your age. I mean, fuck. Got me. Got me, Florida.
So bad.
A couple years ago, a man won $60 million in the Florida lottery. Well, that sounds great. Fortunately, this week, the man was shot in the yard of his own home by sheriff's deputies. Someone was trying to steal a car in his driveway. He ran out to check it out with his own gun, and the police saw him and shot him.
Ooh.
It's tough in Florida,
Ooh.
even for a lottery winner. In the state of Florida, things happen. In Miami, a man was sentenced to prison. He pleaded guilty. He was trying to sell over the internet a gorilla skull, a tiger, a snow leopard, and a jaguar skin. Selling endangered species skin apparently is illegal. This arrest came after the culmination of a 3-year-long investigation by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. They randomly received an unsolicited email saying, hey, I got cat skins for sale. You want one? Turns out he had more for sale. On Easter Sunday in Orlando, Florida, a carjacker ran into a church parking lot, demanded the keys from a parishioner, turned out to be the deacon of the church. The deacon handed over the keys to his car but was shot and killed anyway. That's what happens when you live in Orlando. A Good Samaritan was walking by a home in Orlando, again on Easter Sunday. He heard crying from inside the home. He walked in to see what was going on. He found a woman lying in her hallway, stabbed. Help me, help me. A man came running around the corner and then began stabbing him. They found that man after he fled. He said, listen, quote, listen, I just went nuts for a minute. I didn't mean to hurt the lady or the guy. I'm sorry it happened. I lost control. Big whoop.
It was Easter.
Hey, it's Easter, dog. It's like I can't stab two people. Hey, I just went nuts for a second, jerks. In Marion County, Florida, somebody was walking by. This was a policeman. He heard crying also. Well, what's this? He heard crying in the woods. Never a good sign.
Oy.
Walked into the woods, and he found a 27-year-old man lying on top of a naked woman. I said, sir, what are you doing? He tried to run. They got him. The woman was naked and crying. He was charged with attempted murder, sexual assault, and kidnapping. He has a criminal past, was arrested in 1997 for robbery, 1998 for kidnapping. Can a man kidnap a woman, strip her naked, lie on her in the woods, and make her cry?
Without being bothered?
Without being punished?
Without being interrupted?
This week in Florida.
This week in Florida.
It's a rough rendition.